Hello everyone, Jack and Travis here at Beacon Wealth Partners. Today it's Thursday, April 10th, and we just wanted to provide a quick update on some market commentary, and in particular, I'm sure some of the news that everyone's been hearing about the tariffs down in the US. Over the last month or so, we've done our best to try and provide our viewpoints on tariffs. Our thesis initially was these would be used as a negotiation tactic to try and create new trade deals with other countries. And although to a certain extent this may still be true, what we're starting to see is the severity and, quite frankly, the discoordination on how these tariffs are being implemented is causing us to reconsider our approach on how the portfolios are being managed. So last week on Wednesday, April the 2nd, the Trump administration did its third round of tariffs. And to both our surprise and the surprise of the markets, the severity was greater than what was anticipated. Yeah. And so what we've seen the following 2 days was markets react quite negatively, and we saw them fall. And then as this week approached on Monday and Tuesday, markets were quite shaky as well. And then yesterday, Wednesday, April 9th, the Trump administration again decided to scale back the severity of the tariffs. And so generally speaking, we try not to react quickly to market events that transpire. We still believe there's going to be some sort of political negotiation that's going to have to occur to try and balance out the system. But what's now becoming more and more apparent is it's going to take some political will within the US to try and force some of these changes. So Jack, why don't you provide some of the details on what we're doing differently with our portfolios?
Sure. So Travis and I have a process. We're always looking at the holdings we have inside the portfolios. Twice a year we do a major review, as you know, but we're always looking at the holdings and making sure how they're doing compared to their own trend lines and also against each other. This week we decided that we looked at two of the companies. They'd really dropped rapidly since January, and we decided it was time to make a change, and we did so. One of the companies we sold was United Rentals. We've had that in the portfolio since July of 2023. It's done very well. In October of 2024, we did pare it back because the weight in the portfolio had gotten above what we thought was suitable. And then since really early December, it has continued it's dropped a fair bit, and we decided to sell it. The other company we just actually added in January, and since middle of February, it's dropped quite a bit. We just thought it was prudent to sell it and raise a bit of cash to help protect the portfolio. We're always looking at where to position your money in the markets, what's working and what isn't. And until we can find something else that's working, we'll just sort of sit on that cash for a little bit. Markets like certainty. They like to know what the rules are. Unfortunately, President Trump is changing the rules around trading quite quickly, and that's causing market confusion. We see sort of three outcomes. Either there's negotiated deals between countries, calming the markets. We see another option is that the Congress in the United States says, no, we're going to take over trade negotiations, we're going to take back the right of the president to make decisions. Or the third option is that we end up with higher tariffs. And even in that scenario, once the market knows, okay, here are the rules, it can behave fine, and we will find the companies that can do well in that scenario. So we just don't know how long, obviously, this is going to take. We obviously hope, we wish it was over, but it's going to be a while. We will get through this. We got through the last administration under President Trump. We will get through this one. But we just ask that you be patient, be calm. We're always here to answer questions, and please call us if you have any. Thanks very much. Take care.
Thanks, everyone.